Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. So straight into the action. It's a really well-measured ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Trossard. Now it's Bailey. Iniesta. And he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Courtois punts it upfield. Iniesta. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Iniesta did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Kimmich. And it's Vitinha. Threads one in. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Yamal. Vitinha. That has been slung wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Danilo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rafinha. That's destined for the flank. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Vitinha. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And it's made its way to... Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Spain are looking to go forward now. Danilo. Now it's Batistuta. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Trossard. He is just caressing the ball. Port claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Port have their second corner now. Pau Kubasi can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal. And he's whipped it across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Balde is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Vitinha, spread out to the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but...
Chance, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's gone backward here. Kimmich, here's a chance! Oh, quite a hit, and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Trauda. Here's Bailey. Trossard. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Kubasi. Van Dijk. And it's Kimmich. And it's Messi. Played out to the left flank. Driving on and making good progress. And the counter is on. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Trossard. That is good progress on the left. Rafinha. Rafinha! There was plenty of power on that. Port have their third corner. Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And here's Mbappe. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that was very necessary. Hernandez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Balde. Can he get onto this? Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Trossard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now, can he find a finish? That is a brilliant interception. Iniesta.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that signals the end of the first period. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
Port really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So straight into the second half.
Port are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kimmich, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Danilo. He's looking wide. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Port clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Yamal. And that's played it. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
There's the crossfield ball. Rafinha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's intervened well there. Zabarnyi is there to clear. And it's Vitinha. Goalless still on either side. Oh, he's having a go! Just too high.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 21, Mbappe. Number 9, Yamal.
Hertrauda
Number 18, Trossard.
for
Coming on
Iniesta.
field, number 7,
60 minutes played.
Number 17, Giuliano Simeone.
And here's Batistuta.
Number
Gets a good
23,
foot in there.
Vinicius Junior.
Shevchenko.
Substitution.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernandez. He's having a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Oh, that is asking for trouble. The ball is loose and the chase is on. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Looking for the run. This looks promising. Iniesta, delivered with terrific effort. It's in. And there is your opener. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 26.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Szoboszlai. Great vision. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, it's a vicious effort. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Now it's Shevchenko. And that's another good win of the ball. Looks to the other side. Messi running with it, and Messi! It's a loose ball. Wriggles his way through. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Vitinha. Knocks it into space. There's the shot! Oh, good finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Iniesta with the foul. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Port have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Vinicius Junior! Another one of football's and how moments.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Szoboszlai with the short one. Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Oh, that's fabulous. Rafinha. No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Port clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that could set him on his way. He's found a way through. Now it's Bailey.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's shifting through the gears, and Shevchenko!
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Rafinha.
4
Shifted
added
into the
minutes
flank.
have been indicated.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get it through? This might spell... Great chance! Oh, good spread. Messi. That is good alertness. Oh, they can break here. And he's managed to get free. Oh, hang on. Decent chance! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Port Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Please make
Neuer
sure to
voted
watch the
man of the
screen for
match,
information
and deservedly
bulletin from the
so.
Regional Police Department.
So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what-might-have-beens, but eventually...